I I think some Japanese people don't like to support nuclear armed country because we have we have a real memory of suffered by a real bomb. How you can tell them to get support even from those Japanese people?
Well, I think Japan did, reduce, much of the aid after 1998, nuclear. But over a period of time, they realized that Pakistan obviously is a responsible nuclear state, and that the nuclear arms, are basically in very well-defined control. And so I think now this is over 10 years. So over a period of time, I think that inhibition of the Japanese government, I think, has been removed to quite an extent, and I think the aid has increased over a period of time. And now I think the Japanese also see that that we are really fighting the war which is for the whole world to fight. So I think from that perspective, and frankly also their minds rest to in a sense they're more confident that Pakistan became a nuclear country as a response to the Indian becoming a nuclear country, because for us there was almost no choice, and since we have become nuclear, we have acted very responsibly, and I think it has been under control.
Is there anything Japan can do to help Pakistan's fight against terrorism, Taliban, or Al-Qaeda?
I think Pakistan, we will not expect Japan to give us military aid, or because I don't think that is in their I mean constitutionally they can help us, but clearly Japan can help us giving access to the market from those areas which are affected by terrorism. So market access, B, infrastructure development, C, skill development for poverty alleviation, and also help us develop energy resources which are in abundance. And once we exploit them, we can obviously then become economically self-reliant. So and also the Japanese private sector and Pakistan private sector needs to really work very closely, because from Japanese point of view, Pakistan's location, geographic location, is critical, because it can really help market their products to the Central Asian republics and to the Middle East, and and Iran, and that's a great location. So the government of Pakistan, we are setting up special economic zones for the Japanese industries and businesses in Karachi, and thereafter the second stop would be Gawada, because that is where I think you will get a competitive advantage.
Let me ask you about nuclear issue again. Well, a few years ago, when the nuclear proliferation from Pakistan was focused by international media, Pakistan explained that it was done by Dr. A.Q. Khan individually, right? But nowadays, I think the doctor started some newspaper column, and he started enjoying some more freedom. What is his status now? He's still under detention there?
Yes, he is under detention, but he can communicate now. I think so. He is still under detention.
With whom he can communicate?
Or with those own friends and relatives. They can.
Any foreigners?
No, foreigners don't go there. Only friends and relatives visit him very regularly now. And within his own compound, he's a free man.